Florida Cracker Barbecue.
I'm trying to think of what does that
8 blocks south
mean?
of the courthouse. Well,
what does that mean?
A cracker.
Route 9.
Yeah, never mind. Look it up.
239-9393. Joining us on the program is Dave Harting. Harting? Dave, how do you pronounce your last name?
It's Harting.
It is Harting. Dave is with Michaelis.
Ho-ho.
Wow.
Construct, renovate, restore.
It's Michaelis.
It's
That's
the second number you call.
844-FIX-INDY. Dave, I'm thinking that because of your department, you've been pretty busy. You do a lot of the water restoration, the water remediation type work, correct?
A lot of waterproofing.
A lot of waterproofing
is my specialty.
So do you do both crawl spaces and basements?
Yes, and foundation repair as well.
So what should somebody that's worried about a foundation, maybe not so much on the water, but bowing walls, what should they be looking for?
Well, you're looking for an inward deflection of the basement wall that's been pushed in over time as the soil's gotten wet and it's expanded and pushed in, and then you're looking for stair-stepping cracks in the brick on the outside for settlement.
What's a normal deflection for a bowed wall in a basement? Is there such a thing as normal?
Well, it all depends on who you ask. I've heard it as an inch deflection. Then you need to start, kind of monitoring it. I've seen them 12 inches in.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Wow. And what's the remedy for something like that?
Well, we like anchors. Is my favorite personally, but there's carbon fiber strips and there's I-beams for bowed basement walls, and then of course you get into the lifting of the home, and that's the piering, and that's where it gets pretty expensive. Yeah,
we had a few years ago had the classic the fireplace chimney was starting to tilt away and from the wall, and piers were put in. And it's amazing what you guys can do with the right equipment.
Oh yeah, the power of the pier can really.
The power of the pier.
Exactly
that sounds
right.
like a Sunday morning homily. Power of the pier. What about waterproofing? I mean, how do you look at a basement for waterproofing? Do you have to look at the whole thing? You have to look at the inside, the outside, the water table.
Well, I mean, all three are factors. Generally speaking, most all of your waterproofing is done interiorly.
Right.
Just for the simple fact that you can dig a house up and try to reseal it, which most people think you need to stop that water from coming in, but that won't stop the hydrostatic pressure coming up from the earth, which is here in Indiana, the water table is relatively high.
So that means a lot of managing the water as it comes in rather than keeping it out.
Yeah, you're really not waterproofing as much as water control. You're just offering another place to go besides all over your basement floor, which is usually an interior subfloor system that runs to a sump pump, and then you eject the water out into the yard.
Water is a lot like Denny Smith. It travels to the path of least resistance.
Did you have to agree with him?
Do you remember, Dave, when they used to waterproof, you may not be old enough for this, where they stick, the commercial showed them, they stick those rods down alongside the walls, and they would put the black tar. Sure.
There's still a company that injects down beside foundations.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
Did they just get out of jail? I really thought that was a big thing where I think most of those guys got arrested, didn't they?
Indiana Department of Environmental Management will be all over them. Oh my
gosh. It was truly an awful system.
So are you guys pretty busy right now with the amount of rain we've had this summer?
We are busy, and then all of a sudden with all that rain, and now it's going to get this hot, it's going to immediately go to the foundation issues of settlement. It's going to be pretty big here in the next few months.
Do you recommend people water their foundation?
Well,
it makes it grow up big and strong.
they do that in Texas.
I know they do.
They do, yeah.
I know they do. I've seen articles on that. How long you been with Michaelis, Dave?
I've been with Michaelis just a few months now, but I was with the company which you were talking about for over 15 years, so I've been doing this a long time.
Wow. Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dave, thanks for spending a little time with us. We think the world of Michaelis. The number, 844-FIX-INDY. 844-FIX-INDY is the number. Michaelis Corporation. Construct, renovate, restore. It's Michaelis.
Capital City Boys.
Capital City Ford is Ford Truck Headquarters. The Ford Truck